It is Friday, June the 7th, and this is day 2 of a retro refit on the Lost Kitchen Airstream. I'm feeling a little bit groggy and tired today. Sledgehammering was quite a bit of work, but a great aggression outlet. So let me show you what I got done yesterday. It's basically completely gutted. And it wasn't that difficult, I have to say. They were pretty much made to just come apart. Really lightweight materials. Not a lot of nails, just some old rusty screws and a lot of staples. So it came out pretty quickly. I did it all by myself, and still trying to get the fridge out. The fridge is actually dual fuel. It's gas and electric, and it's pretty rusted in there, so I have to get a bolt cutter to cut that out. Love this little sink. It's enamel, and I think I'm gonna find a way to keep it. It's really quite sweet. Besides that, there's not much that was salvageable, except for some of these cupboards. I think were great. It's actually solid mahogany. Everything else was sort of just a cheapo veneer, but this is nice solid mahogany. So I'm going to keep these, and then I think redo these covers with some frosted glass just to give it a more updated look. And I'm sort of working on the layout right now, just seeing the empty space and figuring out what's going to work well. Possibly moving the sink over to this window here. Looks like I'm going to have to do a different stove. This one needs a little help. Also, it had this giant kink in the gas line. I'm sure that wouldn't have been great if we tried to use that. Going to need a new fan. Got the skylights all cleaned up yesterday, which was great. So there was a little more light coming in, and took the green piece off of here. Let more light in, and trying to figure out what to put here. And yeah, so just sort of plugging away on everything here. I think today's plan is to get things a little more cleaned up. It's kind of an overcast day today, so what I'll do is get dirty with the shop back and do some scrubbing and cleaning, and maybe play with the plumbing a little bit and teach myself about that. So I want to figure out how to take the sink apart, so that'll be interesting. I've also been thinking about the kitchen and the layout. I think a nice long galley. I'm also trying to figure out how to put my little vintage sink in. This was like a linen closet, but I'm thinking about opening it up and putting my old vintage hand sink that was in the kitchen at Lost Kitchen in this space. I'm thinking about teaching myself how to tile, because it would be really interesting to keep this original shower, and it's actually got a nice porcelain toilet, which is apart right now, but it's really quite nice. It could be done up well. So thinking about doing some tiling in here, and then also doing a glass tile backsplash in the kitchen along the countertops here. So nice, maybe a sea green kind of vintage sagey color would be nice. So that's the plan for the day. Also going to plan a Airstream washing party, because I realized it's a lot of work for one person. And I did get up on the ladder and took out the old awning, or what was left of it, which was a little bit difficult, but found that she's really going to shine up pretty well. I kind of took just some Dawn and a cloth, and she's already looking better. So I don't think I'm going to go for the mirror finish. It seems like a lot of work and a lot of upkeep. So I think it's easier if I just, for the short term, get her just sort of polished up and looking a little better than she is, and I think she's going to look great. I found the old hub caps. These are the moon caps that we'll find a way to put on. And, oh, the dumpster that was quite loaded up last night, as my father said. Work smarter, not harder. So we moved the Airstream over next to the dumpster so we could just throw it in there. So it's starting to rain. So I'm going to get to work. Day 2, retro refit.